BGS, what are you doing? What are you doing? Can't you just do what we want you to do so we all can be happy with the product? So BGS decided to change their grading scale, which is good. I've been calling for BGS to change their grading scale because the way grading has changed is a PSA 10 is considered gem mint, an SGC 10 is considered gem mint, and a CSG 10 is considered gem mint. A BGS 9.5 is considered a gem mint card. It is a 9.5 versus 3 10s of the major grading companies, and so for that purpose, the BGS 9.5 has become less desirable and less collectible by collectors because they'd rather have the 10s from the other companies. On top of that, it's also hurt BGS 9.5s because CSG and SGC both have an SGC and CSG 9.5 Mint Plus. This Mint Plus is not the same grade as the BGS 9.5 because Beckett claims the BGS 9.5 is the same grade as the 10s at other companies according to each company's grading scale. So the 9.5 Mint Plus from these other companies is making it so BGS 9.5s aren't going for as much. So I said, BGS, let's take the grading scale and let's make it so any gem mint 9.5, you can send it in for a BGS 10. You can still keep your BGS 10 pristine, you can still keep your BGS 10 black label, and that's not what BGS did. They made it only so some of their BGS 9.5s will go to gem mint, while the rest of their BGS 9.5s that exist will now be mint plus, and even though they claimed them as gem mint at one time, are now not gem mint cards. They are considered mint plus cards. This is a huge deal. This is a huge disappointment to the collecting community. In my opinion, this is a completely my opinion, and tomorrow's April Fool's Day, so they could come out and say this is all an April Fool's Day joke, haha, we got you. And if you do this BGS, it's a pretty epic April Fool's Day joke. It's not too late to pretend it's an April Fool's Day joke if it's not, but it's one of those things where it's a tough pill to swallow. The reason I say that, so what's going on? If you have a BGS card, on the BGS card, there are 4 subgrades deciding what the grade of the card is. There's surface, there's centering, there's corners, and there's edges. And if you're able to get 3 9.5s and a 9 or better, you're able to get a BGS 9.5 gem mint card. If you're able to get 3 10s and a 9.5, that is considered a BGS 10 pristine. That is higher than a PSA 10, for example, in regards to condition according to BGS. But the problem is BGS has claimed that the 3 9.5s and a 9 graded card is a gem mint card. That is now not the case. The only way you can upgrade your card you already own or have already gotten graded the BGS to the gem mint grade instead of having lose value and go to mint plus is what it's going to be moving forward. You have to have 3 9.5s and a 10 as the subgrades. You can't even have a true gem with all 9.5s. It has to be 3 9.5s and a 10 in order to go to the BGS Gem Mint 10. That means everybody who does not have that, your card is now a Mint Plus card. Congratulations, you and I just probably lost some value. I can't say for sure because we haven't seen the market effects, so I could be wrong. That's all opinions, but it's not good. This is not good. And I want to make sure that's clear. And I was excited about the grading change when I saw it. There actually was a leaked photo from the Mint Collective that's happening this weekend of BGS's booth. I think that's what that photo was from. And you can see they have a quad 9.5 with the Gem Mint 10. So we saw that and speculated we're upgrading all of our 9.5s. This is super exciting, but it's been kind of a tough blow. It's a bigger deal because look at the breakdown of BGS graded cards as a whole. There are only 0.2% of BGS graded cards are a black label, 2.5% are BGS 10 pristines, and only 35% have been BGS 9.5s across the entire BGS pop report. That is thanks to Ryan at GemRate. You're the man. Thank you for gathering all this data. But if we look at what will qualify to go from a BGS 9.5 gem mint to the BGS 10 gem mint, only 15% of those BGS 9.5s currently have the subgrades necessary to qualify. So that means the other 85-ish% of those cards are going to be mint plus cards. So there's a good chance your cards aren't going to qualify, and that's the big issue with what's going on. How does this impact the market? It's a big blow to BGS. I don't know what they were thinking because yes, they can get regrades from everybody cracking their BGS cards and sending them back to get regraded, but why would I send it to them? I can send it to PSA and have a better chance at a PSA 10 on average because their grading scale is PSA 10 and PSA 9. That's it. And now BGS's scale is BGS 10 black label, BGS 10 pristine, BGS 10 gem mint, and BGS 9.5 mint plus, and a BGS 9 mint, while PSA only has 2 in that same scale. So it's a tough situation. I have a lot of now Mint Plus cards because they do not qualify for the Gem Mint. So I'm super frustrated as a collector. I've defended BGS way too long and way too many videos. And at this point, I'm not going to defend them. I love BGS and I love what BGS was. And this is not a shot at any specific employee. I know they're all doing their best, but it's just one of those situations where I think this is a really bad direction. And I think it's going to make a lot more people mad than happy right now. Some people will love it. You might be one of those people, but most people are not going to like this change. And there's a lot of people who say grading is a scam. Today is your lucky day. You can say that and no one can argue because all of our cards have been downgraded. If this is the true case, it might not be true. Who knows with April Fool's coming up. But other than that, I'm probably going to be cracking most of my BGS 9.5s and sending them to PSA. If they get a PSA 9, that's fine. They'll probably sell for equal to the BGS 9.5 Mint Plus. And I think the brand has a little bit better outlook when it comes to collector support currently, so it's tough. BGS, I love you. I'm sorry that this is our breakup. I appreciate the memories, and I hope that this is an April Fool's Day joke. And if not, I hope you reconsider and make all BGS 9.5 Gem Mints that you've already claimed as Gem Mint be BGS 10 Gem Mints, because it doesn't make sense for you to say something's a Gem Mint at one time and now it's not a Gem Mint. Other than that, let me know in the comments below what your thoughts are, and I will see you all in the next video.